Yeah. And they did ban the Invoker themselves.
I like the Wind Ranger. The lockdown for the Timber Saw, it's great against the Egg. You know, Dendi's very familiar with the hero, obviously.
It's really nice too because when they play Wind Ranger, they go like the 4-1-1, and then he just goes Max Shackle and sets up kills with Artstyle.
But you're still playing. You're still playing against a So the Shadow Fiend. This hero, a lot of teams are talking about this hero coming back into the meta.
This is really good though, because look at the heroes that Fnatic have right now. Like and MidOne gets his start, then we're gonna start 5-manning, and that's still a little bit of an issue for Navi. They want a much more hectic winning phase.
They got him with the net. Heal's gonna be there from 343, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Has to dish out the grave, but the chase is on. The Treant protectors are out. They're sniffing blood. MidOne creeps his way out the front door here, but there's still an army of creeps behind him. He says, "Get the hell back," and tries to get them off with the gust, but it's not going to matter. Eventually, General sets his course in, gets him with the last hit, and first blood goes to Navi. Nice for Mushi in the time being top lane, though. Oh, Ditya in a bit of trouble. They do connect with the stun. They got the slow, and they got it down. That's going to be Lycan dropping Fnatic now, even think up 1-1, but they get the responses. They will be able to clean up the Phoenix. DJ goes for the TP and will be able to make it out. Forces General to rotate to that top lane to be a part of it, while Mushi still playing with Dendi a bit here. DJ's trying the best to make some strong use out of his Nyx Assassin being the bouncer for this top lane.
I mean, if you look at MidOne's farm right now, by the way,
we might look at a guy actually.
Yep. He's got 6 creep kills.
This will be the next fight. Draskell, they're going to run right in right now. General pops up the Sprout. DJ's going to be quick to shop his way out. Icarus Dive will clean out the rest of the trees there. They connect with the stun. They'll burst down SoNNeikO on this one. Fnatic get a jab there this time. But again, another almost near full team commitment just to kind of get the positive end of this skirmish.
Push, which I think they want to try to do right now, but Mushi's already here.
Don't do it, please. Mushi's there, but Mushi eats a whole lot of damage, and Mushi gets killed. Don't you dare come close to our Roche. That was the biggest damage burst potential of Fnatic going down first before anything even gets started. Navi going to be able to easily sweep up this Roche and this Aegis. I mean, any reason that Navi just don't continue to turn it up from here?
They just go straight mid. Likely they can wreck a Timber Saw. And that hero just got a strength gain nerf as well.
SoNNeikO, mid lane. You know, where does the rest of Navi go from the Roche pit? Not hanging around mid lane. They will lose their support. Dendi's here now. A TP's going to get canceled, and Fnatic
damage that they can just take everything.
Okay, they see Mushi. They swap him back. The stun's going to be there, but the Timber Jane already gets him across to the other side. And as Mushi makes his way out, eats another pot shot. General, as he makes his move in, gets quickly bursted down from Fnatic. They're going to fly out the egg from behind. Can they make it back to burst it down? They'll lose Ditya. They will be able to crack the egg, but they've already lost 3. Fnatic open up a hole in Navi's game right here in the mid lane, and they take some momentum back their way.
This is 5. If Navi just drop a sentry and start hitting the tower, like Nyx can't go in. Mushi can't go in. All he can do is get graved when he like almost gets immediately bursted down. Dendi wasn't even there for the first like 10 or 15. This is the perfect siege, right? Your Avenge is in position to swap if needed.
Which, you know, Dendi, I'm sure the eyes are on Dendi here. He takes a couple of shots, still has that Aegis, but doesn't want to lose that first life so casually here. Looks like they'll be able to secure the tower and make it away without too much of a scratch on this one. So, Navi, do you think they got enough of what they wanted with the life of their Aegis?
I think it's still close. You know, 1 or 2 botched high ground pushes and
they spot out MidOne. A good play from
silence.
General to come in from behind, but yeah, that silence means SoNNeikO's not going to be able to stun, not going to be able to see. MidOne makes it away. General's Nature's Prophet. Dendi holding an Ogre Club. Not too sure yet if it's going to be a Saint Junior or a BKB. DJ, as we see in the top lane, a little bit of trouble here. Can he make it away? Stun? He's done for sure.
Oh, the creeps!
But the creeps swarm around General, and they are not friendly. They mug him down, and it turns into a 1-for-1.
Yeah, when you buy an Orchid against a Nyx, you're going to have a...
DJ stalking around Ditya here in the bottom lane. Goats for the stun setup here. Can Mushi make it in to burst him down in time? Yes, they can. They'll take the quick assassination here and see if they can get any other stragglers. Artstyle flirting around a little too close. Mushi decides to make an advancement in. Dendi's nearby though with SoNNeikO. A swap for the ulti. Not enough for the finish, but they go for the egg, and that's not going to matter. It will be able to go off, but they will crush it down. Mushi gets the help from the grave. MidOne here now. Can he make it away on the back of a TP? Yes, he can. He's good. Back in Fountain will heal up. Fnatic going to be forced to pull away from this one. Not
if it wasn't Phoenix, you know, anyone else would have been dead, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Navi are here now, and they're looking to go for the +1. They'll take the Phoenix plus the tower here. And going against the Drow, where they have, only taken 2 tier 1s, and this timing, it looks pretty good. Mushi, gonna need another grave to stay alive at this one, but MidOne has found his sights, looking to go for SoNNeikO. A 2-man stun locks him in place. SoNNeikO trying to run, but eventual spirit not going to be so fast. Blink strike's going to be there, and They will take her down. NaVi will pull off. They got their... Oh, they didn't get their tier 2. Mushi will take that tier 2. Easy to deny.
And Fnatic, again, just getting really nice outplays. That stun from the Knicks hit 3 people, and then he just mana burns, kills Artstyle, like, straight away. I think the Ench actually needs BKB this game. Ditya could be in trouble as well.
Oh, he just got back. He was taking out in that bottom lane, but yeah, he will have to pull out Shapeshift, though, to make it away safely.
Oh god, he doesn't have ult.
Never mind. Ohaiyo, who has no ult from that swap back play earlier, got to get saved by Mushi, but now Mushi's the one in trouble. Uh-oh. No grave this time, sir. He goes down. Actually will commit suicide, but he loses a chunk of charges there. Admiral like the loser here.
It's tough. It's definitely tough because BKBs are going to be coming out on other heroes too. Like Artstyle will eventually get one. DJ going in here.
I mean, here's another scrappy potential pickoff if they can get it for SoNNeikO. Will they do it? Yes, they will. But NaVi want blood in response. Here comes Ditya. Wolf form can't get DJ. DJ's gonna be able to TP away. Fnatic though. Oh, they are gonna lose their dazzle. They're very good at trying to get these bell outs. But okay, there's a Yule's use. But as he falls back down, NaVi will catch up and they will finish him off. Oh, it goes from bad to worse here. NaVi now are gonna get the better end of that scrappy skirmish, and there's MidOne just doing his best to split the map. He'll pressure this tier 2, but the second he sees someone else come in, you know, he's got to get back on the defensive.
I'm gonna get to their side of the map without taking a fight.
Okay, Fnatic, I like that. 2-man stun comes out from DJ.
Nice.
Manta burst from Mushi here. This is with the weave on top. They're going to be able to take Dendi down, or at least just his Aegis here. But Fnatic are obviously going to need a bit more than that. They didn't have to commit too much, I suppose. They still have the egg, which is level 2 now. But NaVi not phased enough. They'll take this tier 2, and I imagine they could slow it down a bit.
Oh, DJ, it's not where you want to be.
Oh, NaVi though, kind of coaxed in for that fight. Draskel in a bit of an awkward spot. They're going to try to swap back and save Artstyle, but that's not going to be happening. Fnatic want more. They move in, they'll get 2 supports for it. And as they continue to make chase, I think NaVi have finally found a bit of distance between themselves and Fnatic and will pull off. But Fnatic, it's go now. Any opportunity like that where you can take advantage of numbers, let's see if they can get any sort of +1 as a follow-up to it.
It just goes to show like how important BKBs are against this lineup, because Mushi is doing like, orchid available, then he's going in. And if he can go in, then that means that Fnatic can actually take the engagement.
And as we know, Fnatic can take towers very fast. Any outer tower that NaVi don't feel comfortable.
DJ finds a solo
kill on General here. Bursts him down on the side. I mean, that's the benefit of having the priorities towards his bottom lane. Not surprised as Roche is going to be up in the near future, and any huge win here could get you, let's see if you're Fnatic, a tower plus a Roche. Jump in and jump right back out from Fnatic. Bit of footsie play here, but swap. And now they're going to isolate DJ. Okay, Grave keeps him alive. They committed the Shadow Fiend ultimate for it, and they jump right past those lines and take out the Dazzle fast. They step back for DJ, and they can't get him. He makes it all the way back and out. Fnatic very good, showing this game that they could withdraw from a fight at a moment's notice.
Can we just talk a minute for how many times Grave TP has saved a hero this game? But again, it's Fnatic have a very thorough understanding of what their heroes can do. Like, we can be across the map. Okay, maybe Ohaiyo.
Whoa! And again, he somehow makes it. High ground with the egg.
It's the chain.
SoNNeikO's trying to run in there, but he runs right past the danger zone. He could be going down, and it looks like potentially they could be taking both supports once again here, Draskel. They will. So make it 3 all day. Fnatic again coming out big in the fight, and suddenly MidOne's in mid lane. And he's going to be taking down the tier 3. Forces General back, goes right back onto the tower. It's the back end of a glyph right here, and believe it or not, Fnatic going to be doing the first series hits of base damage. MidOne could be a little bit surrounded, but it looks like he's still got the muscle power to just force General back and away.
He doesn't even care, dude.
You know, Dendi's like not going to buy back, it looks like, so he's going to be happy to do some work on these racks.
This is actually insane. Like, Fnatic are outplaying NaVi so badly in this game. Like, they just see every single opening. They're like, okay, we can go on this. We Grave TP, you know, maybe we lose DJ, whatever. It's not a big deal. As long as we're keeping the cores alive, the higher value heroes are always alive when the fight's over. Like,
wow,
this
look at
is
that money. It's a game that Fnatic should not be winning. Is that too bold of a claim?
I think that as soon as NaVi took the first Roshan, I think if they just went mid instead of
be like, okay, without, I don't even know
I think
anymore.
Fnatic would just straight up win the game if they got Roshan at this point. But this is cheese too. So I mean, this is it's one of the stronger timings that NaVi have had in a while because they have a long BKB duration on the Lycan. And they're not getting their 5-man going ever.
I mean, gotta give credit to Fnatic, just kind of MidOne also, you know, pushing these side towers, and whenever NaVi feel like they get an advantage their way, they got someone like the drop pushing on the other lanes, and they got to reset back a bit, and now they get a swap back. MidOne though happy to stand and fight here under his ally Chakram. SoNNeikO hides within the trees, but Mushi looking to burst him down. Oh, they go right in for MidOne, but he gets the quick grave. Can they stop him from making it away? No, they can't. He makes it out. He lives again. Ditya though is going to be able to crack through that egg. Phoenix goes down. 3-4-3, not going to get so lucky either. He gets shot down from Dendi with the help of the Raze. Double kill for him. Mushi still the man left behind here. Him and DJ will both try to make it out in tandem. And it looks like NaVi will not make chase. So it turns into a 2-for-1. The first fight we've seen in quite a while where NaVi get the kill advantage.
Once again, just not... And Mushi going, is he going to get that kill?
Ooh.
Oh, missed the timber chain.
Oh, and
Good force
silenced up, yeah, forced away. Mushi.
He's going deep.
Yes, he is.
He does not care.
Come here. Oh, swing and a miss on the chakra. Come here, come here. Oh, General making him work for it.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Benny Hill music. Swing and a miss.
Oh, the mind freak.
Duke City got
chakra,
him.
that was nice.
Space created.
Yeah.
Except there's no space to really be made for on NaVi, unfortunately. Top lane DJ even still dancing around with Dendi.
You know, if we're going to fight, we can get out of any of these engagements.
General comes in right as they make their own jumper. Ditya, and they will be able to burst him. They will be able to burst him down. Nice grab by that. And General's just gonna have to pop his own BKB.
He tests the waters. They probably don't know that he doesn't have buyback, but
Free hits here from MidOne with that Dragon Lance to the bottom lane.
Oh my god.
The right click, but jump in burst comes out. Fnatic, they get the quick grab. Taking out the Vengeful Spirit. Dendi needs a reposition. Sends out a couple of waves, but his BKB has already been popped here. While MidOne continues to siege from the low ground. Still got about 15 seconds before we get your Ditya Lycan back in action here. Will Fnatic stand and try to go for the racks? It looks like they will. This is very scary for NaVi, who had the upper hand in the laning phase and were really taking the momentum of this game. And suddenly it's Fnatic doing all the siege work here. 1 second, Lycan's back, and they lose their racks just as fast, Draskell. Fnatic, can they do what they've been doing all this game and just bail out? It looks like they will. Oh my goodness, where has this game gone that it's just very slow, very low timer and very quick. NaVi's gonna be without it, and they're already in this deep position, but Mushi spouted them, and now look at this, NaVi's like, I don't know where to go from here. We have Mushi on one end, they're at the Roche on the other end. Just find your way back to base, everybody. Get the hell out of here. They're trying to spread a bit. Fnatic looking to make their move. They spotted Artstyle. They're getting all the people who've been left behind. The first to go down is going to be the Venge. Dendi just admirably goes for an ult, but a quick egg is going to be canceling out the finishing blow there. He tries to stand and break the egg with the right click. He will be able to get it with the help of Ditya and General. So at least it's one knock going the way of NaVi, but he gets quickly swarmed up, and that's going to be it. NaVi drop game number 1. It's Fnatic who take the win.
my god. Okay, so that Dro was insanely tanky during that fight. Like, Ditya turned around after killing the egg and was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit. Oh god, I'm actually just dead instantly. And yeah, Fnatic, you know, you can say they played a very, very solid game. Like, they knew what they needed to do, but NaVi made so many mistakes this game. Like, it was uncharacteristic, actually, how many times NaVi were out of position or not really doing what their lineup was meant to be doing. I mean, you pick Furion, Lycan, Shadow Fiend, he builds mech, he builds, you know, Blink BKB, and you're not pressuring after you kill Roshan. Like, I'm actually just at a loss.
Is it just, I mean, it's hard to say without being a fly on the wall of NaVi's room.
Yeah,
but do you think they were just like so far ahead? It's like, guys, we got this. We can take it easy a bit. When really it's like, no, get to the matter at hand, which is push this tier 1 while you have this advantage and go, go, go.
I think they might have actually gotten a little bit too comfortable, because after the first Roche, what do? They go to their own woods and farm creeps when they have a tier 1 mid and they can just easily walk like, you know, 800 to 1,000 units and kill their tower.
I think it's open to actually just try lane, Dazzle, Witch Doctor plus Huskar, and you leave Sanking 1v1 Beastmaster since you're going to win that matchup. And you're going to win like all your lanes. If
you would destroy NaVi's lane right now.
And then you have Sunstrike with Invoker, so both the lanes, like, it's very easy
But you're
to
not,
kill.
you're not locked into a solo lane Beastmaster though, at this point.
So it's jungle. Oh, they might just try lane them. This is jungle Beastmaster.
Flaming him behind the couch, in case people were wondering. He is a flamer.
I mean, I guess I have not. If I look back, I haven't seen a whole lot of Mushi Invoker. I would figure he's good at it, but based on Winner's reaction, I'm excited to see lots of heal damage, and Ditya's dead. Okay, so first blood going to be going to Fnatic. Does not take long on this one for them to assert a little bit of early dom. Dabbling a bit far forward, and how you doing? Big Mighty Roar's going to lead things in. Dendi comes, helps burst him down. He did have to commit deep, but does not look like Fnatic will be able to rotate in time to assist Mushi. So, successful debut of the Primal Roar there, Draskell.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's good stuff. So Ohaiyo, though, he's like, I got a debut of my own. Epicenter. Boom. See you later, Dragon.
Yeah, he's gonna... does he get the tower? Yeah, Ditya has no health. He can't defend this. He might go for a deny, but that's super dangerous.
How dangerous of a man is Ditya?
I mean, I don't even think it's worth denying the tower. I think you just run.
Seemed like a confident guy in his interview, though. Let's see. Nah. The uncontested Beastmaster. Still pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Fnatic, all things considered.
Did I say uncontested? He's contested now, Josh.
He got the boots back, it's
Oh,
fine.
and the coconut comes back too. Oh, boom, bang, bong, and it's gonna be enough.
He spent all his money though.
There might be a bit of a disparity between the supports, though. On like one side, Fnatic, it looks like possibly getting this level 6s sooner. They made their move from MidOne to bottom lane. He has a front flip, but it's straight into death. He goes right down, quick jump. Another Primal Roar goes right to you. So every time it's off,
Shows how rough his lane has been up against that Huskar. So
yeah. He just needs to chrono and chrono well. Top the initiation over everything else.
oh, that smoke.
Okay,
nice
double,
reaction there.
And then the dust. They know that the Clinks is there since he spotted up the smoke. Will it be his own bad positioning that could lead to his demise? Will they be able to finish him off? Little by little, they got him. Yeah, the Maldic curse is going to be more than enough to finish him off. He goes down. Meanwhile, back to the... Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Beautiful chrono from General, who hadn't been able to make an impact in the game. Well, certainly, sir, welcome to the game. Drops down a beautiful chrono to take down 2. They'll get the follow-up kill, taking out Ohaiyo. They want more as they hustle in for Mushi. They turn it around with a stun. Cold Embrace locks him in place, but he ate the Maldic, and he's eating pretty much a full duration Death Ward. I think he's got one more curse before he finally will potentially pop. No, he'll TP back to base and somehow live.
Oh my god, that was a disaster.
NaVi lose no one at the end of this fight.
That was so bad. I mean, that was the most tactical feed I think I've ever seen from a Clinks. Just a lot.
Back at mid lane they go, and they feel like this is the time they were supposed to ramp up, and they're not looking to let that window escape them, as now they move on forward. Long jump committed in for Artstyle. Looks like they'll be able to take down the Beastmaster here. Hoping to just kind of tank the most of the Fnatic Yeik so the rest of NaVi can
They should be able to
set up
Rosh
something
now.
else here.
Like, Chrono's going to be down. They knew it was down with the Roar during the Roshan fight, so they can either go tier 1 or they can just kill Rosh.
Oh, Ditya, though, he thinks he gets a shot in from the high ground, hits him in the back of the neck. Are you serious?
Oh, God, feels
Oh.
bad. They need to run now.
He was waiting for that shot and just sniped him right there in the back of the frickin' neck. What a cheap shot. I feel like it might be a savory enough target. They said spot Artstyle between some boars, which means Coconut's going to be able to do some work. With the Death Ward committed, he's as good as gone. So he goes down. Fnatic get their one little scrappy pick here, but NaVi continue to kind of do work elsewhere. It looks like top lane they're making their own push, but mid lane, MidOne, who's trying to get a finish on this tier 1, has to step back and away. Dendi stalking a bit, maybe hoping for a burst, but that's not going to be happening. Look at this, Fnatic smoke, they wrap right back and around, and they run into Artstyle again. The same 2 from Fnatic, point him out, and we'll take him down. Now, can they make it away here? General, thinking about making chase? Holds onto the chrono?
Actually, the Sand King's top. They may be able to go on this.
They're thinking about it here.
Yeah, they should go on this, actually.
Nope.
Maybe
in your head that you had to squint your eyes at. Otherwise, yeah, you'd probably just assume your game broke. Okay, they made the move, and they're second-guessing it here. General, not going for the Dota yet, but my god, MidOne got blown the hell up. Epicenter does plant from Ohaiyo. Good burst on the SoNNeikO, but he's going to be able to get the Cold Embrace off. There's a follow-up here. Not looking so good for Fnatic. Now, Ohaiyo tries to desperately make it away, gets the burrow off. Grave is going to expire, and he eventually gets popped right there. And on the other side, Dendi is going to get cleaned out. Does have the couple of charges on the Bloodstone, so it looks like he'll be back shortly, but turns into a 2-for-2 trade. NaVi trying to at least follow it up with a +1, taking the mid-tier 1 tower. Does not look like they can easily get it. Fnatic still holding, but here comes Ditya looking to pop down the Dazzle. They will be able to get it. So will they get the Witch Doctor. It's just Mushi, the lone survivor here, and he just runs back and away.
tank here, heroes. But yeah, Roshan being attempted here, smoke up.
Oh god, here we go. NaVi again going to be there at the mark. Chrono lands in him. Chakram's already there. MidOne slowly begins to wither down. DJ's in the midst of it, has to desperately get off the grave, and they've been able to walk out, but they already have the roar waiting for him. So he's just sitting there grave, but he can't get away or do anything about it. Huskar's going to be going down. Fnatic already lose 3, about to make it 4 as they take down Mushi. Dendi with the double puts himself into a killing spree. NaVi will gladly take the rest of that Rosh and that Aegis. And they are in firm control of this one, 15-9. Fnatic lose 4. Almost feels like Fnatic are just trying to get anything they can to get themselves back into the game.
I don't know, I'm not really feeling like the Sand King influence so much. I thought I would. I mean, I like
to make sure MidOne just doesn't get into too much trouble. But even at that point, no Lotus is going to stop the Chrono. Could help with the Roar, I suppose, but 3-4-3 still hanging out in Rosh area. Drops down a ward here and hopes to get some good damage on the General. He's actually forced a time walk away. They actually saved 3-4-3 with the Grave. He'll be able to back up and away, but Mushi runs in and runs right into trouble. Ditya from the high ground like a turret. Will just easily shoot him down.
the damage. The damage is insane. You better pop that blade, Mel.
He's got to pop now. Goes for the Grave here. And behind, Epicenter does fly out from Ohaiyo. Ditya, though, is going to be able to get the cleanup, finishing off not 1, but 2 as he secures the triple. The rest of Fnatic have to run their way back towards the base, but NaVi in the biggest commanding lead of this game.
down a hero, being able to catch back up and have better late game. And now he's just kind of caught in the middle of nowhere here.
Ouch.
He is dead.
Both these ults, every fight.
It's so worth it though.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you mentioned, I mean, he is the weapon for Fnatic right now. For it to be enough of a problem, we now see the damage rolling in for Ditya. He has what looks like a Deso and a Dragon Lance. Now even General, who had been starved for pretty much the whole laning phase, just got a defusal done. Okay.
That's a good one.
Big setup from Fnatic. Will be able to get the quick, clean takedown of SoNNeikO. Can they get the fall? But at least taking a little Ditya. They will get his Aegis down as MidOne just stands and plans and tries to take out all remaining Navi members. They will be able to burst through Dendi. And with that, the second life of Ditya, him and Artstyle, they think they're confident enough to move on for Fnatic. But the stun response comes through. They're jumping for MidOne, and they're going to be able to crush Artstyle here. Fnatic take a decent response. MidOne, very low in life, will blade mail and fight his way through this Necro Book and through these creeps to stay alive.
That was the ideal engagement. They jump before the Chronosphere comes out, or you know, there's no Chrono, you just go, right? Like the
offensive assault they've been putting on.
Oh, okay,
spotted out. Getting out the Chrono right away is going to be nice. He's out for 50 seconds, nearly a minute without a buyback.
Yeah, he couldn't purge because of the cold snap stun. It's pretty unfortunate.
Ditya's hanging nearby, under in his skeleton walk here. No gem for Fnatic. Oh, they jump right past him. The stun's going to be there from Ohaiyo, and quickly Fnatic try to split. EMP's going to be dropped, but they've already made their move for the prize. Huskar here. He's caught in the chakram, looks to go for the balls dive out. Goes in, BKB is going to be expired. Can they fight through the damage? They will be able to take him down, but the response from Ohaiyo, a good committed, nice epicenter stun combo, and NaVi will lose all 5. Whoa.
Okay, so about that 5-step program you were talking about a second ago.
We're at 2.
What? No, we'll call that actually 3, because that was a full team wipe. Yeah, that was massive. Okay, so again, they're taking team fights without the utility of their void. Live.
That's where you got General with the defusal. Hopefully there to help out. Yule's fly, or not Yule's, Tornado flies. They're going to see if they can get out another big initiator here, but he gets help with the Cold Embrace while Ditya begins to right-click on through, goes for 1, will get the Ohaiyo takedown, and already Fnatic have lost 2. The Roar's going to be there. They have targeted the Huskar. They're going to look to burst him down. A Grave flies through to keep him alive and well. As it goes for the Blade Mail, they will be able to Yule's him up. He flies back down, and he gets killed. Fnatic will lose 4 on this skirmish, and just as we were kind of stringing together hopes for Fnatic, NaVi will be able to answer back in their own way.
It was a really weird way to start a fight. Like, they wanted to go for the beast pick, which I think is fine on paper, but they weren't prepared to fight because they had no vision. And it's like, well, if we just had a little bit more vision set up for that engagement, it probably would have went better for us. But now, based on that, just one fight alone, NaVi once again showing their pushing potential here with the beast and the clinks.
Yep. And their beast clinks with his Deso. Your racks are gone, sir. Any sort of fight just a little outside of your home base will lead to a racks fallen shortly thereafter, and now it's the steps are growing here for
kind of get where they're coming from, but it's still not a position that you want to be in.
Yeah, it's just grab all the farm you can. It's going to be breadcrumbs, and then use it for your final defensive hurrah here potentially. Probably keeping General way in the backside, and with this Clinks, I mean, he hits him so far away we don't even see where he's at, but look at the wraparound play from Fnatic. Here it is, the YOLO play.
Oh no, he's
how's it going? Goes right into Ditya with a huge epicenter. Can the save be there? They can. They get him with the Cold Embrace, he'll be fine. Mushi gets quickly bursted down. Death Ward is going to be out, but the vengeance from NaVi has already been unleashed. General gets a follow-up, gets the Chrono. It's going to be on DJ here. He's not going to be able to get the save off. He goes down. He does manage to Ghost Scepter and waltz his way back into the base, but the chase is on. NaVi have cleared out for 4. Make it 5 if you count the buyback here. MidOne, it's going to be his last life when he goes down. So will game number 2, it looks like. NaVi have done it. Triple kill at the end there for Artstyle. And we're going to a game number 3.
Winter, that face is just never ever make that face again, please. Sorry. A very impressive performance out of NaVi. I thought the draft was, for Fnatic, at first I thought it was really good, and then we saw that the glaring issue for them during the mid game was that they had no damage. As soon as their Huskar gets disabled, it's kind of over, and I know Winter's shaking his head because he saw Mushi invoker and he just instantly dismissed the game as a loss. But yeah, I do feel like maybe Xart would have been the ideal play this game, and maybe put MidOne on Invoker and Mushi play Huskar instead. Maybe that was the path to victory. I'm not sure.
We'll have to see. But that will conclude game number 2. What we're actually going to be doing now is we'll cut to a small break. Well, you need a Roche Killer who's good at man-moding his Huskar. Troll Warlord is your hero.
Troll is actually not terrible because there's only 1 stun on NaVi. But it's the same reason Wires is good too, right?
Well, unless you're FDL, I don't know if you're playing it.
Yeah,
But it's kind of weird. The troll's really awkward, right? It's kind of weird. You already have the attack speed aura from Beastmaster.
That or PA. But these are just heroes that just don't see the light of day anymore.
Yeah, that's a. Okay,
Wow.
Navi come back right with this. This is like a
Oh my
total
God,
Navi draft.
They
I
have
think.
so much heal for the Huskar with the Ohaiyo plus the Chen.
Yeah.
And it is going to be a Dendi mid-sanking. Guys, I'm going to get final thoughts from you, but I got to say, I think this is vintage Navi draft. I think if they clean up their execution and play well, that this is Navi all the way.
Just unbelievably hard to deal with.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of it there. Now he's going to go for the strike. If he can get some caustic bumps,
Oh,
might
he's
not even
dead.
be necessary.
Was he still level 1?
Artstyle's right there and takes him down.
I think he might have still been level 1 there.
The Timber.
Yeah. Or maybe so.
Yeah. Okay, they've made their move. There it is, Exhibit A for the Kunkka setup right now, but they do have SoNNeikO who rotates in, offers off his own help, and with the Spirit Power going on through, they're going to be able to take down the Skywrath Mage. Can they make it a 2-for-0 trade? DJ says, I will drop this little title, and you're not going to be able to make it past, but he runs right into trouble. It's Ditya, who's got all the power coming out, and will easily be able to take him down. NaVi off to a hot start, 3-0.
Man, SoNNeikO God. Just always in the right spot of him.
Very just in his own world, taking the creeps down the top lane. Mushi, who may not know it, is surrounded. Artstyle, he's coming in. The Bloodhounds are out. Can Mushi find his way out from this one?
Oh,
He's got
God.
one level 1 Timber Chain. He just gets right to the front of Artstyle here. Turns the corner. 3-4-3 looks to come in and intercept. Tries to go for Dendi here. Dendi's going to burrow strike in, and now General shows up, makes it a 3-on-2. The stuns come crashing forward. 3-4-3 is going to go down. Mushi says, I'll at least get that one kill before my own life goes down. And that will be the end of it there. Looks like it turns into a 2-for-2 trade, as they also get Artstyle.
The
DJ
creeps.
gonna be sprouted up here. He can't seem to make it past this ridiculous army. Doubles back to go for General instead. General trying to limp his way out. Will be able to make it away. Missed the stomp, so DJ will not get locked down, and he can safely make it back to the tower. But he says, I'll take that Centaur life first.
Okay, Epicenter gonna be a little bit wasted here.
And Dendi not able to get a big target. Artstyle will be going down as Mushi crushes him in. And now they'll get the follow-up. NaVi will respond, taking down 3-4-3. Mushi's thinking about kind of moving for Dendi here. Bursts him down very low. Dendi tried to head to the tower and away from SoNNeikO. He goes down. And now Ditya comes in from that same tower, is able to truck on forward. They will take Mushi down. Turns into now a 3-for-2 triple kill for General as he's able to kind of clean it up on the back of his Nature's Prophet. Suddenly a wild MidOne Weaver shows up from the top lane, and he's looking to go for a cleanup on SoNNeikO in the back lines. Can he tether away? Whee! Tries to make it back it out. It looks like he might be able to make it away. He is juking and jiving around, and MidOne says, you know what? Forget it. Tries to run away instead, but SoNNeikO hit him with a Spirit Ball, and they get the last right click. Oh, it goes from bad to worse for Fnatic.
Oh my God. Okay, so the whole premise of that fight seemed a little bit weird to me because really, except the fact that, you know, Mushi does damage. And speaking of damage, goodbye.
Mushi dead, thinking he can man up there against Ditya, but he's got plenty of help nearby. I feel like it's been going on forever, and he's just been a tirade that's been kind of tough to deal with here. So NaVi making good track with the tempo of their game, and looks like they've been spotted out in Ohaiyo here, who's just trying to simply farm his way back into the game. And he's dead now. Epicenter will be committed for it, but that means they don't have to worry about the roar here when they engage in this top for 2.
So like 600 away. They might get Artstyle though. He's got a lot of creeps with him.
MidOne needs to avoid all those creeps though. Gets netted down. Can he get bursted? He will. He'll go down trying to catch the Chen here.
That was so nicely done actually. Is Mushi gonna burn? Yep. See ya.
Okay. And he picks up that one too. 14-4. It ain't going to get any easier for Fnatic, as now they've spotted out 3-4-3, but after the burrow, he will be able to TP away.
Now things are kind of falling apart here in game number 3, huh?
Yeah, NaVi have... This time they've gotten a good draft for themselves. They're going with the pacing they like, and 2 of them here. They're going for a fancy Agent Steal.
There's no way.
Oh, it's done, and we're smoked. Whoa, we better get out of here.
Time to bail, boys.
They don't know where to go. Half of them are heading north, another half heading south. Still behind NaVi. DJ's been spotted, so NaVi think they can make a move for that. And then they also spot out the 3-4-3 Skywrath Mage. So quickly take care of him. DJ's got to frantically dish out the boat, but then he'll get pounced on. Oh, it's Fnatic, unfortunately, just getting spotted out right after the conclusion of this Roche, and NaVi just kind of clearing them out here.
They got one.
They did get one. The Beastmaster, who had...
Because Weaver's mobility can still be abused during the early game when there's only one stun, right? So you throw the Swarm out, you Shikuchi in, you deal some damage. I don't know how often they've picked Weaver very often, but I think that the hero can still be played in a much more aggressive fashion. And given the pacing of the game, that NaVi... I mean, he's dead now, yeah. But given the pacing, I still feel like he should be a little bit more active than he is. Like too much time spent like split pushing and whatnot.
Ohaiyo also going to get hit. NaVi covering split pushers from both sides of the globe on this one, and it just ain't easy. It's the global presence you were mentioning before. I mean, that team not even necessary for that.
They can go high ground with this, honestly. Like, Dendi might be in some trouble here. That was not the burrow.
Oh, but then just like that, suddenly,
JK.
two people come in and it's a 3-on-1. What started as a 1-on-1 where Mushi was winning, turned into a 3-on-1 where NaVi will easily clean it up.
Dude, this is, you know that the game is really bad when the net worth is separated by color.
Oh, I thought he just kindly organized that for us, Draskell.
No. That's we're having a bad time right now.
Oh yeah, this is turning into a shutout pretty much with net worth all belonging to NaVi on this one. They might lose some people here, and Fnatic could get a pretty forgiving net worth swing if this NaVi squad can't kind of recollect at this point. It looks like Dendi will commit in once more. They're looking to burst down Ohaiyo. Boat does fly. The rum should help mitigate the damage
so
here from Fnatic, but yeah, it's just too much to tank through. And MidOne, even with the help of the boat, it looks like he's been brought pretty low.
This
tries to make it
over.
away. DJ gets bursted down, and General is going to grab the double kill in the back end of this one. Fnatic lose 3, and they throw in the towel. NaVi will take our first best of 3 of the StarSeries. Oh yeah.
So it was the last time they met up, it was the exact same result, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Exact same result.
So I think that this game pretty much just from the get-go was all NaVi. You know, they get the kill on Mushi very early on because he was on level 2, didn't have Timber Chain. The lanes from Fnatic felt impossible to win, right? Because you have this Timber Stop against Sand King. We talked about during the draft how you didn't even want that matchup in the first place, and that's why Mushi didn't go mid. And then you have like this Huskar plus IO mid against a Beastmaster. Like Beastmaster can't do anything in that lane. And then top, okay, we're getting some farm on MidOne, but he was, I would say, he didn't get a single kill, not an assist or a kill. He was just never there. Like absolutely zero contribution from the Weaver. So all that being said, it was a 14-minute game. But I just feel like lanes, everything for Fnatic just totally fell on its face this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the pacing we were expecting from NaVi for like game number 1. It suits their playstyle nicely, and this time they didn't, get ahead of themselves in any sort of capacity, and were able to kind of use their advantage and just steamroll through Fnatic. Now, this isn't the end of Fnatic. Obviously, this is a double elimination bracket. We'll be seeing from them again in the lower bracket. But for NaVi, they will be the first team to kind of advance in that second round. They had to go against the team that they had just faced at the Summit, but new challenge and new opponent does await them moving on. So with that, we're back at the couch right now.